Welcome back, everyone. I'm Emma, and with me is Jake. In today's episode, we're diving into a realistic, high-stress hotel scenario that advanced English learners might face abroad a booking error at check-in. That's right, Emma. Imagine you arrive late at night, exhausted, only to find your reservation is missing. We'll guide you through native speed English for handling complaints and negotiations with hotel staff. We'll break down key phrases and tone strategies to help you communicate confidently under pressure. Let's start by introducing our roleplay characters and the context for today's conversation. You'll hear Mark, a frustrated tourist, and Lena, a calm receptionist. Their exchange is packed with advanced vocabulary and real-world conflict resolution techniques, so let's jump right in. To set the stage, Mark walks up to the hotel desk, visibly tired and concerned. Let's listen carefully to how he addresses the situation. Pay special attention to his word choices. Even when upset, he maintains politeness and clarity. Lena, as the receptionist, uses diplomatic language to diffuse tension. As you listen, notice how stress and intonation reflect emotion. We'll replay portions later for pronunciation practice. Here's the full role play, starting with Mark's entrance. Let's see how this high-stress dialogue unfolds and what strategies both parties use to keep the conversation constructive. Excuse me, I'm quite frustrated. I booked a room weeks ago, but your system can't find my reservation. I've traveled all day and need this sorted out immediately. I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, Mr. Turner. Let me check with our system again and see what might have happened. Could you please provide your confirmation number? Here's my email confirmation. I'd appreciate it if you could double-check. I'm sure I booked directly through your website. Thank you for your patience. Sometimes we experience double bookings due to system errors. I understand your frustration and will do my best to make it right for you tonight. Let's unpack some of the vocabulary Mark and Lena used. First, double booked means more than one guest has been assigned the same room, often due to tech glitches. Absolutely. And confirmation number is the unique code you receive when your reservation is processed. It's vital for solving booking disputes, as it's the main proof you actually booked. Notice Mark's phrase, "I'd appreciate it if." This is a polite, indirect way to request action, which softens the demand and helps maintain professionalism even when emotions run high. And Lena's "make it right" is a customer service promise, signaling her commitment to resolving the issue. These expressions are essential for both guests and staff. Let's focus on the phrasal verbs and tone. Phrases like "check with the system" and "make it right" are more conversational than formal language, making the exchange sound natural. Exactly. The tone is crucial. Mark, though upset, avoids sounding accusatory. Lena's responses show empathy. She says, "I understand your frustration," acknowledging his feelings without admitting fault. Tone can completely change the impact of your words. For example, emphasizing "I'd appreciate it if" with a calm pitch keeps the request polite, while a sharp tone could escalate the conflict. Practicing these subtle differences prepares you for real-world situations where emotions are high, but professionalism is key. Let's break down the grammar. Mark uses conditional forms "would it be possible if you checked again?" which add a layer of politeness and reduce confrontation. Modal verbs also play a big role. Lena says, "Could you provide your confirmation number?" instead of "give me your confirmation number." Could and might soften requests, making them more courteous. Indirect language signals respect and professionalism. Instead of direct commands, both parties use questions and suggestions, which is especially important in service encounters. Using these forms not only helps you sound more diplomatic, but also increases the chances of a positive outcome in tense conversations. Now, let's discuss pronunciation and stress. When Mark says, "I'm quite frustrated," he emphasizes "quite" and "frustrated" to highlight his emotional state without raising his voice. On the other hand, Lena keeps her tone steady, using downward intonation on "I sincerely apologize" to convey calm authority. This contrast allows her to diffuse tension. Practicing stress and intonation helps you express urgency or empathy while avoiding rudeness. For example, lengthening the vowel in "please" can signal genuine need instead of impatience. Let's replay a key sentence. "I'd appreciate it if you could check again." Try repeating it with us, focusing on the rise and fall of your voice to sound both assertive and polite. Let's say Lena can't find the reservation at all. What options does she have to satisfy Mark? Negotiating compensation or offering an upgraded room are common solutions. Exactly. Lena might say, "While I can't see your original booking, I can offer you an upgraded room at no extra charge or a night's stay on us." This turns a negative experience into a positive one. Mark could respond, "That would help, thank you. I was hoping for a smooth check-in, but I appreciate your efforts to resolve this." Notice the shift from frustration to gratitude. Negotiation is about finding common ground. In hospitality, these gestures build goodwill and can even turn complaints into loyal customers. While today's scenario centers on hotels, these skills apply anywhere: restaurants, airports, or business meetings. Expressing disagreement politely is valuable in any professional setting. Research from Cornell's School of Hotel Administration found that 76% of guests who received empathetic responses during conflicts were likely to return, even if the problem wasn't fully resolved. That's a powerful reminder. Effective communication isn't just about language, it's about tone, empathy, and adaptability. These are transferable skills for life and work. So, whether you're a traveler or work in customer service, mastering these advanced English strategies empowers you to handle tough situations smoothly. Now it's your turn. Imagine you're Mark or Lena. We'll give you a prompt, then pause for you to respond. For example, your reservation is missing, but you're exhausted. How do you politely express your frustration? Or, as Lena, a guest is upset, but you have no rooms left out. Do you apologize and offer alternatives? Try using phrases like "I'd appreciate it if," or "Could I possibly?" while controlling your tone. Record yourself, then compare your answers to our model responses. Practicing under pressure builds confidence and fluency for real-life situations. And don't forget, every conflict is a chance to improve your English and your communication skills. Keep practicing, and you'll be ready for anything your travels throw at you. We've covered a lot today: handling booking errors, using advanced vocabulary, mastering tone, and negotiating solutions. These are essential skills for anyone aiming for fluency in professional English. Remember, staying calm and respectful, even when frustrated, can make a huge difference. Practice conditional and modal forms, and focus on pronunciation to express emotion appropriately. Next time you face a real-world conflict, you'll be equipped to express disagreement, seek help, and find solutions with confidence and clarity. Thanks for joining us. We hope you'll keep practicing along with our episodes. Until next time, travel smart and communicate like a pro.